Okay, hi everyone. I wanted to do a video about all of the usernames I ever had. My mom just texted me. She said she loves me and she's going shopping. Love you too. Okay. Um, I wanted to go through all of my gamer names, but I also wanted to include like a couple different other categories too. Be sure to follow me on twitch.tv/cutedoll. I'm a streamer there. Okay, so my first username ever of my whole entire life was when I was 13 years old. I made a like AIM account. I don't know what account it was, but my username was Shiningstar13x. And it was so weird because that's like when the internet was invented, and my dad was there, and he was like, okay, you get to like make a username. Oh, it was AOL. And then I was like, okay, I wanna name it Shining Star. And then Shining Star was taken, and I was 13, so I put a 13. But I didn't check if that was available. I just put an X at the end. And my dad was like, why did you put an X at the end? I don't know. It was like a thing. It was not a thing, actually. I just invented it. I was like, I don't know. I just put an X at the end. It was just like a thing for me. But later on, when I grew up, people put X's all on over their names and stuff, so it actually is like a thing. But I literally just came up with that just by myself. So that was my first username. For my gamer names, the first MMO I ever played was MapleStory, and I only played it like up until level 29 or 30. And I don't know what I named my character. I probably named it Swarzy, which is my name, but I don't remember actually. I probably did because I made her look like me, and she had like pigtails. Um, she even had black hair. It was cool. Um, but for my first MMO, my username was my dash love, which I came up with because I was in my first year of college, and I had a boyfriend at the time, and I was studying in Boston and he was studying in New York, and he was like, it'd be really cool if we play video games together since we're like a long distance relationship, now, because I moved from New York to go to study. And then I was like, okay. So I downloaded the game. He told me to download it. It was Granado Espada, and he quit at level 13, and I kept playing it by myself. But the story with that game is I was literally sleeping in my dorm room, and I heard the music, the Granado Espada login music. If you know, you know. And this game, it had me like, this was my first MMO. I was 18, and I was like, oh, when I saw how you named the characters, I already knew because I kind of did some reading. So I was thinking about it while I was downloading, and I like took a nap, and I woke up to the game music, and I was like, the name is like, it's like a family name, so you make all your characters, they'll be your first name, and your family name is always your last name. So I wanted it to be like a sentence, so when I put the two names together, it will sound like together. So I was like, if the first name is like Jenny, and then the last name is My Love, it's Jenny My Love, which sounds really nice. And I said, if my love is taken, I will be my darling. And my first username was my hyphen love, my dash love. Everybody called me ML. People that like me, they call me love. Even people that didn't like me, they were in my guild, they were chill, they called me love. And a lot of people still do call me that. That came from that game. And it's like really weird. It's really weird. But what's even weirder is like after that game got like a merge or something like that. Like I don't know what happened. They reset all the names or something like that. I don't know. I think they released all of the inactive names. So everybody was like renaming themselves. This is like unheard of. And I renamed myself to Doll because it was available. But the way I got the name Doll was I actually stole it from somebody I saw in Terra. I saw this guy, and he was a lancer, and his name was Doll, and I was like, oh my god, his name looks so cool. So I literally just like stole his name, and I was like, okay, I'm Doll now, right? So when I turned into Doll though, if you go to my twitch.tv/cutedoll, and you like scroll all the way down, you'll see like all of my PvP from Granado Espada. I literally was so, I was like a villain. I literally ran around the map and like PK'd people because I was fully geared, because my boyfriend, I was dating the strongest guy on the server, and he gear carried me. He like bought me all my gear, and they taught me how to PvP in my guild. So I literally was running around killing AFK people. People would come after me, and like if you kill like a certain number of people in the game, it like makes an announcement. So, and then I made my own guild called Doll, and I made my boyfriend, the strongest guy on the server, leave his guild and come to my guild. It was so bad. I was just really awful. So yeah, that was fun though. And I always did like click battle, and I was always like top 3. I have all the screenshots on my twitch.tv/kidal on the bottom. Okay, so that's Doll. After that, okay, so when I went to League of Legends was always my side game since season 2. That means I played it like while I was playing my MMOs with friends. My sister showed me League, and her boyfriend showed her League, and she taught me how to play League. So yeah, my first character was Janna, but because it was like free, and that was like my first game ever was Janna. My sister was like, go mid and press R. I went Janna mid. She's like, press R and something special will happen. Oh my god. It was Janna though. She just heals. Anyways. But my first main was Lux, because I was obsessed with Lux. Luckily, she was free the first week as well. Was she? I don't know. Oh yeah, because it was like on a transition of a week, so then I got to play her for free for 7 days after the whole Janna thing for 1 day. And then my second main was Katarina, and then the rest is history. So those are like literally the first 2 characters I bought was Lux and Katarina. Those are still my mains today. And I also like Ahri. I have like over 2 million mastery points on Ahri. Okay. So when I went to League, I don't remember what my first League of Legends name is. That's so weird. I don't remember. Because I changed it so many times, because you could change it for free with essences and stuff like that. So I remember though, one of the earliest names I remember is I was like dating this guy at the time, and he like used like a random name generator for me. I don't know why. I don't know what he put in, but what it generated for me was Hot Kitten. So I literally, that was my League of Legends name. I changed it to Hot Kitten, and then my best friend changed his name to Hot Kitty, and everybody thought he was the girl because he played support and I was always mid. And then yeah, so that was like one of my names. But then I don't know if I was okay, I remember now. I was obsessed with the kitty cat Katarina skin, and this is like where my main name came from. And by the way, like at this time, my name on Twitch was Swarzabelle, which is a combination of my real name, which is Swarzy, and then Bell. I just thought sounded nice, so I just connected them together. So that was my first ever Twitch name on this account. This is the same account, I just changed the name. It was Swarzabelle, and then I was streaming in 2016 January. That was the first time I streamed with my webcam on. And then before that, the first time I streamed was like November 2015 with no webcam, nothing, just what was that game? Blade and Soul Beta. So fun. I burned myself out in Blade and Soul Beta, and everything really deleted after the beta was done. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, so I was Swarzabelle on Twitch, Hot Kitten in League, but I was obsessed with the kitty cat Katarina skin. So I changed my League name to Kitty Cat Cat, right? Because obviously Kitty Cat is taken. Well, I didn't even think about Kitty Cat. So then I went to Terra because all my friends, they wanted to play Terra. So it was 5 of us all together, so that's perfect because the party in Terra is 5 people. These people, I wish they never leveled me because I had an issue with questing, which clearly I don't have that issue anymore because I play Lost Ark just fine. But I have this issue with questing back then. The year was actually, it was Christmas. I feel like it was Christmas 2014. I could be wrong though, but it was like 2014, 2015. It was actually before I became a streamer, and this is like, I hate all these people because they're the reason why I got stuck in Terra. I like was pay to win in Terra, and then they're the reason why I went from YouTube to Twitch, and oh god, and they're the reason why I'm like so gear hungry, and oh, they just created a monster out of me. Okay, so these people, it was my ex-boyfriend, my boyfriend at the time, his best friend, and his other friend, which he called kind of his friend, but it's not really his friend, and then like his best friend's girlfriend, and I might be forgetting somebody, but there's 5 of us all together. We used to go in all the dungeons or whatever. They were so mean to me. I was a sorcerer, so when I started, I made my character. I was like, I don't know why. I just knew I was a sorcerer. I made a high elf sork, and then I had to name it. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna name it Kitty Cat Cat because that's my league name, and I like the Kitty Cat Katarina skin. And by the way, I cosplayed for that for TwitchCon last year. It's pinned at the top of my TikTok, at the top of my page. And then and it's a custom costume. So I was Kitty Cat Katarina, but a lot of people didn't know. They just thought I was a cat, but whatever. So I was like, I wrote Kitty Cat Cat, but then I just deleted the last cat, and Kitty Cat was available, and that's how Kitty Cat was born. And they ended up leveling me to level 60. Then we all like either became not friends, or we all like, they just quit the game or something. It was just all broke up, but I kept going. They were so mean to me in that game. We went to a dungeon one time, and they made me take the loot that I took and trade it to somebody else. And it was like level 30. It was like so low, and I was like, I knew right there. I was like, oh, I don't like these people. Like all 5 of them. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna stay. I just knew, but I didn't know, but I knew, right? So, all of a sudden, like overnight, I was like looking at the market, and I like bought like this devilicious costume. If you know, you know. It's really bad. And I put it up at high elf, and all of a sudden, like overnight, I have like a costume and a flaming horse and blah blah blah. Like they're in fodder, and I'm wearing like costumes, so it's already like weird, right? I'm already like, oh, I don't really like you guys, right? And then I applied for the highest level guild that there was, and I wrote the guild leader of a little male. His name is Dr. Mojo. He probably doesn't remember me, but he actually taught me everything I know about sorcerer, and he's why I'm the best sorcerer and in North America. And he's actually still on my Steam friends list. I always see him online, like playing random games, but I'm obviously not going to message him because that's really creepy. And he has a girlfriend. Just saying. Okay, so I mailed him, and I'm like, please let me join your guild. I promise if you let me join, I will build the highest level PvP gear, and I will be the best sorcerer ever. And I got in. And by the way, I applied like that when I went to what's the other guild? This top guild, I did it again. They had a really funny name. Turn Up. I did it for Turn Up too, and we had like, is that the same game? Terra? Yeah, the same game, just way later. I did it for Turn Up too. I messaged Aaron, and I'm like, please let me join your guild. I promise I will build the best sword PvP gear, and I will be the best sorcerer. I promise I will go to all the guild wars. That's how I applied, and I got in. I just wrote the mails. And then, okay, so for the Phoenix Rising, when I got in, I literally did, I don't know how I did it, but oh yeah, you have to like farm battlegrounds, which is like PvP arenas and stuff like that, and you get mats, and I literally farmed I made it the PvP weapon. When I finished making it, the vice of that guild was like, oh, Kitty Cat, we thought you were just a troll. We didn't know you're really gonna make your gear or whatever. And I literally made it. Oh my god. Then Dr. Mojo, he would teach not just me, but he'd teach everybody how to PvP, because we used to do deathmatch in Velka outskirts. And then he taught me how to fire blast people in the back. And every single time we did GVG, and I would fire blast people in the back, and like it would be a wipe, it would be like a kitty cat. Like my whole name would just scroll of all these people I killed with the fire blast. Because the Lancer would, what is it called? Giga everybody. And then I would get pocket healed. I see this thing on my screen, this, everybody's just healing me. That's all I see is this green sign that everybody's just healing me. I'm like, whoa, like they're locking on me. Because in Terra, if the priest or the mystic locks on you, it tells you that it says their name is healing you. And everybody's locking on me and healing me and kayaing me. And then I teleport to backline, do my whole combo, whatever, fire blast them, they all die. So I did that. Then, what happens next? I don't remember where I was going with that. Oh yeah. So because of that, I started like, I recorded like a GVG, and it came out really bad quality, but it's actually still on my YouTube. So the guy I was dating at the time, I don't know how, like, oh my god, I don't know how this is possible, but I literally was like playing Terra alone. Oh yeah, because he was nocturnal, so he was always sleeping during the day, so I got to play Terra like freely, and then I would go to sleep at night, and then he would wake up and I'd play with his friends all night. I hated it. So that's how I got, yeah, so my boyfriend at the time, I was like, hey, I'm trying to record my Terra videos, because he's actually really smart. I was like, hey, I'm trying to record my Terra videos, but they're coming out like this. And he was like, oh, you need to buy a new monitor. I'm like, what? And he was actually right. The resolution of your monitor actually affects how your video records. I still can't believe it today. It's true though. So I was like, okay, well, just tell me the cheapest thing I could buy that's gonna make it work, whatever. Just link me on Amazon, whatever. He linked me what to buy. And then slowly for some, oh yeah. Then I'm like, oh yeah, so I'm like recording all these videos of my my sorcerer. Terra's just so beautiful. So I just record me and my friend, our pets. We're in our sky castle because we're in like a top guild that has a sky castle because we want GVG. And I'm taking screenshots everywhere. Every time we go PvP, whatever, I'm taking videos. And then the videos, to make it come out better and better, I was like, okay, what's the cheapest thing I can buy to make my YouTube video look better, whatever. He links me all the parts. I buy them. My dad helps me put it together, and my other boyfriend, my in real life boyfriend, helps me put it together because they're both technicians. And then, so then I just start like becoming a YouTuber, basically. All I did was like post Terra videos. It did not have webcam, it's just my character, and it's just sorcerer gameplays. I even recorded some of the battlegrounds. They're very low quality. Even some of them even have my old screen that's like all like narrow, whatever. So then yeah, so then I got a computer. So this is the part. This is the part I wish I didn't know. Okay, so then he was like, oh, do you know, because he helped me make the computer to do YouTube, which is why I wanted to be a YouTuber. And just a little fun fact, when I went to Vegas, I actually, and some of the vlogs are still there on my YouTube. I privated a lot of them, just because I did, but they're still there from 2015 Christmas time. I went to Vegas by myself, and I started vlogging. I didn't know what a vlog was. I just held my camera facing me and would just talk to my phone. And you know, that was very weird for that time. And people did look at me, and people did stop me a lot and be like, what are you doing? And yeah, so I used to be a vlogger back then, but it was kind of weird because I would post the video. It would be like 15 seconds, 1 minute, 3 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes at most, and it'll always be horizontal. It was very weird. So like, but it's all on my YouTube from back then. So my ex-boyfriend at the time, he was always like, can you stop posting those things on YouTube? I'm like, no. Okay, so this is the part. he was like, so I wanted to make my computer to be a YouTuber. He was like, oh, did you know that you could actually stream on Twitch with that build? And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to, but I'll just try it one time. So it was November 2015. So then I just turned on I was playing Blade and Soul beta. I turned it on, made all my friends go. How many people was it? It was just me, my ex-boyfriend, my best friend, and then this other guy. That's just a friend, right? Of everybody. And they're like, oh yeah, oh it's working, oh change this, change that, change this, change that for the settings. They optimized my settings so that like my bit rate was right and everything. And they're like, oh okay, so I didn't have a mic and I didn't have a cam. It's November 2015. I was just playing Blade and Soul beta with them the entire time. We were just playing it and having so much fun till Christmas. Then I went to Vegas. Then when I came back, I don't know how, I got a cam, I think before I left, I don't remember. But all of a sudden, on January 16th, 2016, I just like wore this like pink dress and it has like roses on it, and it's on my YouTube. And it was the first day that Blade and Soul got released, and I literally, oh no, it's this different day. That's a different day. Okay, no, I just literally took my dining chair, put it like against a wall, and like put these Indian clothes, like the shawls, on the wall as like a decoration. And then I just I had my headphones, so I had a mic and everything, and I had my webcam on. That was my first webcam stream. I was so nervous. I just kept messaging my best friend on Ventrilo. I was like, I'm so nervous. And he was like, you're doing great. And we had like 3 viewers. It was so cute. And they watched me and they literally talked to me in Twitch chat. That was the first time I was a streamer. After that, I streamed every single day for like 15 hours. And that was like 8 years ago. So that was 2016. So I still do that today. And then, okay, we're gonna go back to the names and we're gonna try to wrap this up because I don't know how long this video has been. Okay, so they're the reason why. I would never be a Twitch streamer. They were obsessed with Twitch. And that's the reason why I would never know about it. I would never have come here. But yeah, anyways. Tara, I was Kitty Cat. I like joined, okay, so after all of my guilds dissolved, I joined this new guild for fun. And I ended up dating a guy in there. And he was actually really OP, but he actually was not able, I now realize, he was not able to carry me in, I don't know what that dungeon was called. It's that one with the globby monster. And, you get like a title, a glowing title if you like kill it. Well, later on you get a whole bunch of glowing, I have a whole bunch of glowing titles that I got by myself later on. But that year, that was the only glowing title, it was the first one. So, I never got it, but the story with this group is that they were all a group of friends. There were like 10 people. They were really mean. One time this guy, I put a costume in the market and he bought it from me and he negotiated it down because in Terra you can negotiate with people, and I accepted it because he was in my guild, and he resold it because you could see who's selling it in Terra. He resold it for higher. I was just like, he sold me. I didn't say anything, obviously. Okay, yeah, that was a weird time. I remember like I rolled a Snowbell costume, super expensive, rare costume, and I gave it to my boyfriend at the time as a gift. Oh my god, I'm just so crazy. Okay, anyways, the story about this guild is that they gave me the name Cutie Cat. So I had no idea of this name. My name is Kitty Cat, but they made a nickname out of me called Cutie Cat, and for fun, in Terra, we used to server transfer our characters and take costumes from one server and then take them to the roleplay server and sell it really high, and then take all the gold and then transfer it back. Okay, this is a very common thing. Like, it's super expensive. It requires cash up. So we went there for a month, but I hated it when I went there. But when I went there, that's when I changed my name to Cutie Cat. But then I made sure I saved my names, Kitty Cat and Cutie Cat, on both servers. But Terra's gone now. Terra's shut down. But that's why my name is Cutie Cat in Terra. So what happened was later on, one day, I was getting bullied a lot in Terra. But one day, I just was like, I just want to have the best gear and I want to have all the costumes. So I got all those things, and my name was Kitty Cat because that's my main, right? So I just like took my main and moved it to the more popular server, which was the PvE server. That just happened to be where all the people were, and my PvP server was dead. So I moved there. People couldn't believe that I moved my main. And then on top of that, I changed my name to Cutie Cat. And they could not believe that I changed my name to Cutie Cat, and I saved my Kitty Cat name on an alt. So yeah, that's why I was playing my main as Cutie Cat, and I call myself that as my TikTok name and stuff like that. Okay, I think I'm almost done with all the names. Okay, so then in 2017, I was dating this other guy, and I keep saying I was dating all these people. Half of them, I don't even count them as my boyfriends, but I had 10 boyfriends. But some of them, I didn't even meet them ever, so don't worry about it, okay? Just don't worry about it. 10 is the number, though. Okay, so 2017, I was dating this guy. He was my 5th ex-boyfriend. He's really, really nice. He was my jungler. God rest his soul. He's such a nice guy. I was like, guys, I was talking to him and my best friend in a voice chat. I said, guys, I want to change my Twitch name because it was Swarsbell at the time. I was like, I want it to be something that's like evil, but I want it to be like Barbie because I was bleaching my hair at the time and I was obsessed with like Paris Hilton's hair. Like, I literally went to a hair salon and I was like, I want this hairstyle, and I showed them a picture of Paris Hilton. Okay, so I was like bleaching my hair at the time, and they were like, so my ex-boyfriend goes, evil Barbie doll. So I don't say anything. I just literally just type it in and change my name right away. And that's my new Twitch name, right? Then all of a sudden, in 2018, oh yeah, so evil Barbie doll was a whole persona. A lot of people liked it. I had 14 viewers at the time. I was just basically mean to everybody. But they were mean to me first because they would just flame me in League. Because I would link my stream in the lobby before we got in the game, and then when we get in the game and it's not going favorably, they would come to my Twitch chat and be really mean, and my audience was really entertained by it. So I was evil Barbie doll because I was so like resilient. I would like tell these people off. Like I was like mean. I was like evil. Like it was really cool. And then I made a whole bunch of YouTube videos during that time. They each got like 1,000 views, but they were like really this personality that was like really mean. I don't know, people liked it though. But I had like this long blonde hair. It was like brown to blonde, and people loved it. I don't know. I was being myself though. But that was a persona to me now. But I was being myself. But yeah, that's evil Barbie doll. I decided to just dye my hair black. In like 2017 Christmas time. Everybody was like, oh, it's the blonde hair. They always say that, whatever, who cares. And then I started to like let it grow back and all that, right? So all of a sudden one day I was like, I want to change my name. So I just went into the settings of Twitch and I just started writing all my favorite names, like doll, a princess, girlfriend, whatever, right? I just name, that's how I do all my characters. Whatever I'm thinking about, I just name it that. And then I was like, cute doll. And it was actually available. So that's how I got the name Cute Doll. So you heard it here first, because I don't want anybody else to tell you anything about my name. Like literally, I just went into the settings and wrote in Cute Doll and it was available, right? And people always asking me how I got my name. Like people literally ask me this. Now in League, you can name your character anything, but back then it was a unique name. So I was checking the name Cute Doll, and it was actually taken, and I don't know why, but one day I just went in the name changer, and I was like, Cute Doll. It was available, but I was on my alt League account, and I just took the name. I did not hesitate. I did not think about it. I did not switch to my main. I did not be picky. I just took it, and I got the name Cute Doll on League. So because of that, I have the name Cute Doll hashtag NA1 on League, which means I'm the original Cute Doll, but anybody can name themselves Cute Doll and just put a different hashtag. It's kind of like, I forgot who does that. Is it Blizzard? I think it's like Blizzard. I don't remember though. Okay, anyways. So I think those are all my names, but let me just make sure. Yeah, so when I came to Lost Ark, the game just came out, so I just made, actually, I don't remember what character I made first, but when I made Cute Doll, my sorcerer, that was like not even my main. I made 6 sorcerers, actually made more than that, but then I made 6 per server, but then 6 per server for 4 servers, something like that, I don't remember. But I just made Cute Doll and I just put her there. Like, I did not even want that name. And then the character I was like leveling was, her name is Attention Please. I still have it. But then because of like all the events in Lost Ark, all of my alts just kept getting higher than Attention Please. And then yeah, and now I'm just finally claiming like, okay, fine. I'm gonna, obviously, that's the best name, so I'm gonna be Cute Doll as my main. So, because when you have it, you kind of take it for granted. I think that's all my names. I don't remember any more names. My newest League name, I renamed my main account on League. Well, I still have my alt as Cute Doll. Hashtag NA1, and then I renamed my my main account on League, the first account I ever made. It has like most of my prestige skins and stuff, and has like my rank from past seasons that I played, because I played that account the longest, obviously. I renamed it to Ex-Girlfriend. I don't know why, I really like it. And then yeah, my newest name is Baddie Mid, because I'm a baddie, but I'm a mid laner. But it kind of gets tricky because I don't even really like League right now. But I know I'll go back to League. But this video came out longer than I thought it was gonna be. But it's like I could not explain one thing without explaining the other thing. But anyways, make sure you follow me on twitch.tv/cutedoll. Follow for more at the top of my page. Thank you.